Good afternoon, I'm Stephen McKay, not one of the hairy bikers. Basically, I am a consultant industrial chemist, but I also have a long history as a collector and expert on various things such as Portmeirion pottery, classic 1960s television shows, the architecture of Liverpool, which is where I've lived for the past 30 years. But back in the 90s, I was a regular guest on various antique shows such as the Antiques Investigators, the Antiques Roadshow, Collect It for Channel 4, Turio for S4C. I've been doing extra work for the past 5 years, being a supporting artiste, basically building on my interest in the classic TV series of the 50s and 60s, going from interviewing the stars of the shows to being a very minor cog in a fantastically interesting wheel. I've got a general interest in everything. I'm in the kitchen, in the place I'm working at the moment. I'd normally have something really interesting to talk about, but interesting has its different levels. I've noticed in here we have the PG Tips box, which celebrates the Queen's Golden Jubilee. Now, some people would think about saving something like this as a memento of not only the Jubilee, but also the sad death of Her Majesty this year. It's got a lovely box with the Pembroke corgis on. But something like this, because it is so collectible, hundreds if not thousands of people will put them aside. So if you wanted to make something on one of these in the future, the trick would be to keep it in perfect condition. A great guide to how to look after packaging is the Obi collection in London, who keep examples of the packaging for a lot of the well-known companies and brands in the UK. And they're a great reference for industry as well as people who like to relive the past. So if you were to buy one of these in mint condition with the cellophane intact, I'd stick it in a black bin liner, then stick it in the attic in a box, and possibly in 50 or so years' time it'd be worth a pretty penny. I'm talking of pretty pennies. A smaller and more easy to keep piece, which you can keep referring to, is the Paddington 50p piece, which has Paddington on one side waving a flag outside Buckingham Palace, and a picture of the Queen on the back, obviously like all coins up to now. They came out about 2017 and are now proving very collectible. So there you go. I've probably overrun my time. Stephen McKay, I've got good availability, freelancer. I'm quite happy to lose this. But you've seen my photographs, give me a call. Okay, bye.